Hello, what is up y'all, and welcome back to another video where we are taming this hair that is sitting happily in front of you. Just give you guys a look what it looks like right now. It's giving very dirty, very flaky, very in desperate need of love. So that's what we're doing right now. Not too much, like not too much buildup, because I washed my hair during it when I had the braids, but I've left them out for like 2 weeks, so hopefully they're good. This one, the lady crocheted this one, so these were fine with one lock. But yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all a 360 of before. So my beautiful face. Okay, great. And then I will give you all a 360 of after. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So starting off, you want to do a quick shampoo with the Shea Moisture Strengthen Black Castor Oil shampoo. This is my favorite shampoo to use because it is absolutely amazing for cleansing the locks and also moisturizing it. I think it does a really good job at cleaning up all the buildup that I might have. Only thing I will say that the problem is with it is the fact that it gets frozen in my shower because it's so cold right now. Also, it's the smell. I don't know if you all have used like apple cider vinegar before, but the smell really gets to me. But it does do its job. It does cleanse my hair the best way that it can possibly do it. And only thing is, I will say that you need, like, if you have really thick hair, you need a lot of shampoo, a lot of water, but it definitely does its job. Like, I can feel already it being cleansed, and I just work it through my locks, make sure to drain it, make sure that all of my locks are currently being soaked and cleaned, and then we're gonna go through a quick little rinse out, make sure we get all that dirt out, make sure we get all of that sud and soap out of our hair, along with any excess buildup that might have been in our hair. And so that's what we're doing right now. Y'all have seen one of my favorite products ever is this quick drying towel. It really works. I stand by this, that it is one of the quickest dries for my locks, so I always use this product. Okay, so it's officially time to oil our hair, and so we're gonna go in with another Jamaican castor oil, black castor oil, into our hair as the first oil that we're gonna use. And then the second one was Aunt Jackie's, which I like to switch it up between like thick and thin oils because I feel like they serve different purposes, but I also like to put them in my hair while it's damp and right before a retwist. Then we go into with the mango and lime locking gel. I think it does a pretty good job, but I just do it to keep my hair nice and damp. And then I also go in with the shine and jam, which usually braiders use, but I think it's great because it's water soluble and it doesn't give a lot of buildup. And I used to use Eco Styler gel in my initial locks, but I don't do that anymore because that gel creates more buildup than this one does. And so first thing that I'm going to do is kind of just go in with my comb and comb twist it for a bit, just because my locks are still in that starting stage, even though it's 6 months. And then I'm going to palm roll my way through the lock to make sure that it's nice, skinny, and thin. I promise y'all that the part is straight. It's just that I was pulling so tight, trying to make sure that it stayed, that it, moved my scalp a tad, just a tad bit. And then we go in and we put our clips in. Usually I don't use clips when my hair is longer. I use just rubber bands because it just helps it stay longer. But when it's shorter, I love to use clips. And then we just start going in with the back row. The first row is officially done, and now we're just gonna go in and start the other rows. In terms of thickness and just like all of my locks, I basically just follow the part that was beginning, and I can technically feel it. I can just feel where the part is, but I'm also looking at 2 mirrors. So that's kind of how I usually get my retwist done, is I look at 2 mirrors as well as the camera while dancing. There's a 3rd mirror in my bathroom that I can also see, and so I can definitely see the difference in the parts. And so this is 1 mirror, and the mirror I was looking at previously, I look at them both through each other, and so that's how I can see the back of my hair, and that's how I can see that my parts are straight. And so it's really easy to just keep turning around and seeing whichever mirror gives me a better view. You can do the same technique by yourself with a hand mirror or something of that sort, just having an extra pair of eyes on the back of your head so you know what you're doing. And then I basically just go through and just make sure put the shine and jam along the parts, and then start the entire process again. We just need to finish the front, and ta-da, we're done. And ooh, do those parts look crispy? They are looking so good. The twists are looking nice and tight, and we love that for us. So now we're gonna go into the drying session of this video, because drying is super important, especially before you go to bed. You don't want to have like your locks super wet before you go to bed. And so it is morning time, and we are officially taking out our clips and getting ready to style our locks for the weeks to come. And so let's get this style started. Oh, look at that length, y'all. That length is surely showing. Now y'all know this is my favorite OG style. My 2 braids, they always stay in the longest, and they're the lowest maintenance style that I like to use. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to try a different style. But I recommend this style for starter locks because it is just so easy to do, but it's also long lasting. It keeps your hair looking nice and fresh, and you won't have to touch it for at least 3 weeks, and I love that about this. And it's also easy to oil. Everything gets oiled once you like regularly touch it up, And yeah, it's my favorite style, and I think it's always so easy to do. Only problem is sometimes I do start off on my hair a little too tight, so be cautious of that and just loosen it up as you go, because you want it to be tight, but you don't want it to be too tight to where it's like straining your hair or it's hurting your scalp or you can't sleep or smile. And so I usually just start over, and there's nothing wrong with starting over because you already did your locks the night before, so it's not gonna like retwist or untwist in the time that you're doing the style. It's just one of my favorite styles of all times, and I think that it's so like, it only took me about 15 minutes to do this style, and that's also because I started over. So just take your time and work with the style and work with your locks, show them some love. And we're done. Doesn't she look so good? Oh my gosh, look at those parts. Look at those parts. I'm not gonna do my edges because I don't like doing my edges too much, especially after a fresh style, but we are gonna oil them up, make sure they feel nutritioned and happy. I am so happy you all joined me on this video. I am just so happy with how my hair turned out as well. I just think it looks so cute, and I just feel like your hair can just change so much about you in like 2 seconds. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.